Hello, good evening, and welcome to the city where East meets West. This is Istanbul, and it's the Basketball Champions League. It's game day 3 in the regular season, and it's the battle between Darüssafaka and happy Casa Brindisi. Well, Darüssafaka 0-1 in this competition, going up against an 0-2 Brindisi. Darüssafaka haven't had much success in the Basketball Champions League yet. On previous appearances included, but they'll be looking to get a win tonight at home. Also, Hapoel Unet Holon taking on UBT Cluj-Napoca, one of the surprise packages in this competition. Cluj-Napoca, of course, flying high in the standings, and as both of these teams warm up, it's really almost a backs-to-the-wall type of experience or situation for this happy Casa Brindisi, and perhaps it should be an angry Casa Brindisi, because they have not done themselves justice in this league. You see Cluj-Napoca up at the top at 2-0, Holon now 1-0 in second place, followed by happy Casa Brindisi and Darüssafaka. And of course, happy Casa Brindisi have that extra participation point, which is why they occupy third place. But you know, if it comes down to a battle between these two teams for that third spot, well, then you know this is a huge game. The teams that finish second and third in the groups will advance to the qualifications for the round of 16. The teams that win the groups go directly to the round of 16s, and the teams that finish fourth, well, it's over. They got no chance. So neither of these teams want that to happen. Happy Casa Brindisi, Miles Carter, Nathan Adrian, Josh Perkins, Alessandro Zanelli, Ricardo Visconti, Rafael Gaspardo, Scott Ulaneo, Wes Clark, Jeremy Chappelle, Mattia Udom, and Nick Perkins playing for Coach Frank Vitucci tonight. Nick Perkins coming off a huge game over the weekend, playing in Italy, leading the team to victory over Umana Ryer Venezia. Perkins pouring in 26 points. And the other Perkins had a pretty good game as well. Josh Perkins scoring 13 points. So they scored almost half of their team's points in the 81-80 victory. For Darüssafaka, Gabe Olaseni, the Great Britain international, Troy Copain, Isaiah Pinheiro, the Puerto Rico international, Erai Akius, Dora, Wayne Makola, Dosh Ozdemiroglu, Troy Salim Saad, Sinan Gulesh, one of the great Turkey internationals that finished runners-up back in the day, back in 2010 at the FIBA Basketball World Cup that was held in this great city. All of them in the lineup tonight for Darüssafaka as they try to shake off the slump in the Basketball Champions League and get a big win that would certainly breathe some life into their campaign. So just minutes ahead, about 6.5 minutes to go here before the opening tip, and the teams will come out onto the court. Happy Casa Brindisi traveling here from Italy, obviously, and looking to make their mark in this wonderful country that really does have a strong presence in basketball. Numerous clubs, and Turkey, don't forget, put a team in the final last year of this competition. Pinar Karşıyaka finishing runners-up to Areda San Pablo Burgos. So San Pablo Burgos winning the last two editions of the competition. And Darüssafaka, who knows, maybe they can get it going tonight, come out, get a big win, and then that would serve as a launch pad for bigger and better things. But there's no doubt about it, Darüssafaka are going to have to come out, and you would expect take on a very hungry, a very ready team in happy Casa Brindisi, which is flying high in Italy in second place, and with 5 wins in their 6 games. So Darüssafaka coming out tonight, and again with Olaseni, Copain, Pinheiro, Akius Makola, Ozdemiroglu, Salim Saab, John Maxime Tough. It's certainly a team that if it plays up to its potential, all the possibilities are there for Coach Selçuk Erenak's team. Ragib Attar, number 35, is going to play big minutes tonight, you would anticipate. And there is Coach Ernak. So his mind already on the game. Coaches cannot afford to relax at any stage of these games. And the reason being, you might get a big lead, and it looks like you're going to get it in, a relatively straightforward win. But if you lose points, it could come back to bite you in case there's a goal differential tiebreaker. So that is the situation facing. There's Gabe Olaseni. He's had some great games over the years for his different clubs. Of course, he's also played in the Basketball Champions League before. He's had some memorable performances for his country. And I think we're going to have a good one tonight. In many respects, it's the games between the teams that are battling for their lives that turn out and have the biggest and the most eyebrow-raising encounters. So again, Darüssafaka and Happy Casa Brindisi are getting ready to trade blows in about 3.5 minutes. Now we're going to get a look at the starting fives for both of these teams. We'll get a look at the referees as well. And again, this is year 6 of the Basketball Champions League, which keeps getting better and better, and has certainly done wonders for a lot of these players. There's a real emphasis on getting young players from the respective countries of these teams, getting them involved. And it's also been great for the referees. And we've got 3 really good ones tonight, as you can see lining up. From Spain, Luis Castillo, Martin Vulic from Croatia on the right, and Andres Amkrogers from Latvia on the left. So Jeremy Chappelle will be back for Happy Casa Brindisi. He had to miss the last game against Cluj-Napoca. Nathan Adrian, Josh Perkins, Ricardo Visconti, Nick Perkins, and Jeremy Chappelle in the starting 5. Visconti was terrific and really was lining himself up to be arguably the MVP of that game and their last time out, but they just could not hold that Cluj-Napoca team at bay. So Frank Vitucci, who has won more games than any coach in the history at Brindisi, is at the helm, and hoping that tonight, unlike last time, his team hits the ground running and is ready to go. For Darüssafaka, it's going to be Copain, Pinheiro, Özdemiroglu, Attar, and Booth in the starting 5. And this really is a basketball city when you consider how many clubs are here in this place. Let's go down and listen in to the huddles before the game. And again, we get a look at Selçuk Ernak, the head coach of Darüssafaka. 9th place in the Turkish standings. Some other great teams. Besiktas winning last night in double overtime. Another of the Istanbul teams in this Basketball Champions League. You've got Karşıyaka, Pınar Karşıyaka playing in this competition. You've got Tofaş Bursa, which has raised a lot of eyebrows as well. So Happy Casa Brindisi, I would be awfully surprised if they are not breathing fire when they hit the court today, judging from what happened last time. They know they cannot lack intensity at the start of these Basketball Champions League encounters and expect to survive. So really, really excited to see the 1-2 punch of Perkins, Josh, and Nick, and excited to see Visconti again, who really does kind of have that big game mentality. You could watch him last time. That's Nick Perkins. In many respects, it's never how you start, but how you finish any competition. But the problem is, in a competition like this, the Basketball Champions League, if you don't start well enough, then you don't advance to the next stage. So it does matter how you start. And again, Happy Casa Brindisi 0-2 coming into this game, going up against 0-1 Darüssafaka. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Istanbul. The game between Darüssafaka and happy Casa Brindisi is underway. Darüssafaka wearing the green, and the opening tip sent the ball out of bounds, and the referee has signaled that it's going to be Darüssafaka basketball here at the start. Özde Miroglu is going to inbound the basketball, and he gets it to Copain. Pinheiro wears number 3, and Özde Miroglu gets in and makes the pass to Ragip Attar. Nice bounce pass from Attar. Difficult shot, and buzzer goes, and it's going to be possession for Brindisi. Perkins bringing it up. Josh Perkins, number 3. Nick Perkins sets the pick, gets the basketball, passes it back outside, and the three-pointer is no good from Nathan Adrian. Now the quick pass over to Pinheiro, and the Puerto Rico international hits it off the front of the iron. Now Chappelle back over to Perkins. Nick Perkins, the big center, drives, dishes to Visconti, gets it back. He's going to go up against Attar. He turns, he puts it up, and the first 2 points belong to happy Casa Brindisi. And ball taken away from Pinheiro. Chappelle has it, crosses midcourt. Now Perkins, Josh Perkins. Just the start that Brindisi needed. And the quick hands on defense from Chappelle made a big difference. Pinheiro looks up, gets rid of it. Özde Miroglu. Turns, he puts it up in the lane, and he gets the first 2 points for Darüssafaka. Pushing it quickly, Brindisi. Visconti over to Chappelle, open, and there you go. Brindisi showing how important Chappelle is to their calls. Happy he's in the lineup tonight. Booth, and gets it to drop. Perkins guarded closely. Back outside to Nick Perkins. Turn again, and Perkins this time unsuccessful. Copain. Lays it up over the front of the rim and in. Now Perkins says, why not? Open 3, but he clangs it off the back of the rim. And now the bounce pass stolen. Copain's pass stolen, and now great job by Perkins running the floor and laying it up and in. Booth, his pass down low, and the foul called on Nick Perkins. So that would be before the shot. Battling away with Ragip Attar. Özde Miroglu puts it up over the rim. Adrian has it, gets it to Perkins. Visconti gets to the baseline. Oh, he puts up an incredible attempt. I thought there was no way he had a chance at all. And he almost made it. Look at this. Good effort by Visconti. He really is a talent. And Attar picks up the personal. Visconti makes the first.
One shot. One shot. Wait, shooter, not to let inside.
And the second is good as well. For Brindisi, up by 5 points. High pick or screen by Booth. Gets it back to Copain. It's good. Troy Copain draining it and making it rain. Ball will stay at this end. Big tough assignment for Ragip Attar in this game. Just 22 years old and taking on the veteran Perkins. Here's Adrian from downtown. And Brindisi on target here early. First three for Adrian. Booth. Copain's open. He's feeling it. He lets it fly, this time a little bit to the right. He had no choice because the shot clock was about to expire. Chappelle goes behind his back to get away from Özdemiroglu. Now the bounce pass to Perkins. Perkins, great pump fake by Perkins. And earns a trip to the line. He got Nathan Booth off his feet. And showing himself to be Mr. Fundamental here. Look at this. Kind of had the pump fake and then he turned back to his right, and Booth was already off of his feet. So big number 45 picks up his first foul. Perkins. Clearly a player. This team wants to get on his back for long stretches of games, because he has got a lot of ability in that low post. The 25-year-old, measuring 2.03 meters in height, that's 6 feet 8 inches. Özdemiroglu crosses midcourt. Booth has it. Now Troy Copain. Ragip Attar turns, scores, and he's going to the line for one. So the potential three-point play for the 22-year-old. And you know what they say, folks, if you're good enough, you're old enough. And that is certainly the case for him. Nathan Adrian wasn't necessarily taken to school, but he just was reminded of the player of Ragip Attar, who is plays like a veteran.
One shot.
Adrian himself 26 years of age. And Ragip Attar makes the free throw to complete the three-point play and pull Darüssafaka to within 4 points. Perkins over to Chappelle. Chappelle puts it up and in. Now the three-pointer, and missing it badly was Scott Ulaneo. who's checked into the game. Perkins over to Chappelle. Nick Perkins spins in the paint, puts it up, and has to settle for a couple of free throws. The foul called on Ragib Attar. So a couple of fouls on Ragib Attar sends him to the bench, and that brings out Gabe Olasene. Copain also exits the game, and Akius comes in. So Akius, 21 years of age, another of the young up-and-comers. And Olasene has to take care of something on his uniform. Perkins takes his time, number 33, and takes it up to a 7-point lead. So far, so good for Brindisi, who have had slow starts. They come into this game 0-2. In no way, shape, or form can they afford a third consecutive defeat. Perkins, both free throws good. So Perkins with 8 points. Copain's 5 points leads Darüssafaka. Booth. Battle of Nathans, and it was Nathan Adrian that won that one. Chappelle over to Adrian, and the ball batted out of bounds. Pinheiro reaches in. Here he is again. Pinheiro played for Vefriga last year. Had some struggles early on, but gradually found his form and became a very important player for the Latvian team, which is also in the competition this season. Perkins, Josh Perkins, little wraparound to Nick Perkins, who does a good job getting the basketball, but then kind of rushes up the shot, and then Perkins barrels in to the young guard, Erkaz, or Akius, excuse me, Akius, and then checks on him. He almost invited the contact, Akius. Oh, great hands from Josh Perkins. They almost get it back, and then flying in and taking the shot, but missing. Brindisi will get it back. So it's Wes Clark who missed with the follow. So, in fact, it is Darüssafaka possession. Akius. Gabe Olasene, that's his territory right there. You better get out on him. He may wear number 0, but he's going to finish with more points than that. He's got 2. And now Josh Perkins. Adrian over to Josh Perkins. And there you go. Flying in for the rebound, Pinheiro. Now Booth for deep. That's Clark over to Chappelle. Chappelle, just an out-and-out score. Both teams, the ball movement not really there, taking some quick shots. And Josh Perkins almost with a, I'm kind of tired here, I'm going to commit a foul just so I can slow the game down. There was no way he was going to get that basketball. So his first foul, and we've got a timeout. taken 21-15 in favor of Happy Casa Brindisi.
First of all, on defense, when we let too much gap, okay, they start having too many options. They shoot, they dribble, they post up. So a little bit more, one step forward on all of them, on all situations. Okay, no easy post up, more aggression on the closeout, everything. Ball is on the side, keep the ball on the side, a little bit more. And
So 21-15, Happy Casa Brindisi on top of Darüssafaka. Happy Casa Brindisi with 5 points off the Darüssafaka turnovers. Here's Olaseni again. He just scored. He gets down low and puts it up and in. He's Mr. Automatic. Something about playing in Istanbul seems to bring the best out of him. If you remember how well he played at the FIBA Eurobasket back in 2017 for Great Britain, he was easily his team's best player. And here he is getting it done. Flies in, and Pinheiro chased down, and the ball goes. A little more sense of urgency being displayed here by Darüssafaka, and Chappelle had the basketball, and in the end he fumbled it out of bounds. Olaseni again, this time short. Alessandro Zanelli, number 6, into the game for Brindisi. And now firing it up from downtown, Wes Clark. Olaseni powers his way up for potential three-point play. He's got good size, he's got good strength, and he does have a soft touch. He is a very good big, and it was Miles Carter who fouled him. So if Olaseni makes this, he will go to 7 points, and he does here in the first quarter. So he's leading the team in scoring. Clark, who just hit a three. And Zanelli, good! And gets that 3 points right back. Akius calls to play. And they don't want to take it too early here. Olaseni, he may have taken it too early, but it doesn't matter. He goes to 9 points. They've got just enough time to launch up a shot. And yes, indeed, he did take it too early, but they escape as Zanelli's attempt hits off the front of the rim and stays out. But thanks to Gabe Olaseni's 9 points coming off the bench, Darüssafaka claw it back. It's Happy Casa Brindisi 27-22 on top at the end of one. The early numbers, 5 3-pointers for Brindisi. They have a 5-point lead. Perfect at the free throw line, which bodes well for their chances. Darüssafaka more efficient inside, 7 of 13 inside the arc. Well, you never know about X factors, who's going to be that X factor for any particular game. We knew what to expect from Nick Perkins before the game. We figured he would be big. Özdemir as well getting the start. Chappelle is going to provide you with some firepower from outside. You get a lot of defense, rebounding, and intensity from Pinheiro. Copain as well gives you ball handling, some shooting. Adrian does a little bit of everything for his team. And again, the scoring of Copain. But perhaps what people didn't really appreciate was the play of this man right here, Olaseni, coming out. And only need to be on the floor in less than a minute before he makes his first basket. Then he turns into the paint, scores again with this soft little jump hook. That was a much-needed 3 from Wes Clark. And then Olaseni went to town, decided, I'm going to get a 3-point play. And that was a great call because he was definitely fouled by Miles Carter. So Olaseni with 9 points, leading all scorers in the game. Nick Perkins has 8 points for Happy Casa Brindisi. Missing is there Brindisi, but Adrian there for the rebound and putback. Now the hustle, Copain back in the game. And the 3-point shot is good for Darüssafaka. At least I believe that was a 3-point shot. It's 29-25. Adrian goes behind his back, a little wraparound, and hands it off down low. Good work again by Adrian. He can score, he can dribble, drive, penetrate, pass. And now the turnover. Mathieu Udom over to Adrian. And to reach Özdemir saw the pass. It was telegraphed, and then Wes Clark commits the unsportsmanlike foul. Troy Selim Sav will go to the line. Excuse me, Dora will go to the line. Also, Gaspardo has been in the game for Happy Casa Brindisi, number 10. So it's a tale of 2 10s, and it's Dora. Excuse me, no, it's not. It's Özdemir who's at the line. So I think it was an unsportsmanlike foul rather than a technical foul. Özdemir will now inbound the basketball. Copain hands it off to Özdemir. And offensive foul called on Pinheiro. And he wasn't even picking the man that his teammate was running off of, so that's a tough call. He seems genuinely confused. Nevertheless, Adrian brings it up. Over to Gaspardo now, it's Zanelli. Now Adrian goes right at Olaseni. The help defense, they force it out of the hands. Clark from the left corner, and there is another rebound. Pinheiro. Ostomiroglu crosses midcourt. And good work from that man yet again. It's one of those, I can't believe the ball did not fall in. And quickly in the attack was Darüssafaka. And they get a free throw. The foul called on Gaspardo. First one is good from Ostomiroglu. And the second as well, and now it's a 2-point game. Nick Perkins comes back into the game. Adrian goes out. It's really more of a traditional big enters the fray, or re-enters the fray. And we'll see how that goes against Gabe Olaseni. Gaspardo back to Zanelli. Zanelli calls the play. Udom and Mattia Udom long. And good work there from number 22, Troy Selim-Sav from Darüssafaka. Ball goes out of bounds, however, and goes back over to the visitors. And Olaseni probably thinking you should have had that one. Sinan Gulash there, yet to get any minutes here, watching with a little bit of frustration. And Nick Perkins has it knocked out of his hands. He goes up against Olaseni. And some help defense and a foul called. Martin Vulic calls the foul on Pinheiro. And that was a good call. You saw him get him in the upper body. Well, Perkins has had a pretty good start to the game, but here he is missing a free throw, and his team's only up by 2 points. Perkins missed both, in fact. And Pinheiro rebounds. So now Copain has it, gets it over to Ostomiroglu again. Darüssafaka can tie it or take the lead with a three. The foul called on Wes Clark. Good pick by Olaseni. You could tell he was wondering if perhaps they might call an offensive foul, setting the screen. Here's Sinan Gulash checking in for Pinheiro. Not short of confidence. His pass intercepted. Wes Clark read it beautifully. Pass was intended for Ostomiroglu. Now into the corner, Udom. And Zanelli. Mattia Udom spins, gets on the baseline, puts it up, and earns a trip to the line. He went right past Sav. Wes Clark takes a seat, and Visconti comes back into the game. And Mattia Uda, meanwhile, at the line with a chance to restore the 4-point lead. He takes it up to 3. And Mattia Uda makes the second as well. So it is indeed a 4-point advantage for Brindisi. Darüssafaka back to Özdemiroglu. Shot clock winding down, and a foul by Zanelli with 3.7 seconds left on the shot clock. Brindisi's biggest lead in this game has been 8 points. Right now it's at 4. Again, Brindisi have yet to win a game in the BCL, in the Basketball Champions League, and they're 5-1, however, and in second place in Italy's Lega A, the domestic league. Turnover gives it back to Happy Casa Brindisi. Visconti dribbles left, steps back, puts it up. On rebound, Özdemiroglu gives it to Olaseni, who runs the floor and flushes with authority. 2 hands for the big fella. And now the dump, and the alley-oop is there for Gaspardo. Sinan Gulash, the veteran, strokes the jumper. Gets it back to a 2-point game. And now the turnover. And Özdemiroglu goes old school and lays it up and in. Turnovers result in points for Darüssafaka, who increasingly are getting the ball into the hands of number 18, and he's delivering. So frustrated, Frank Fatucci calls timeout. Let's listen in.
Proprio consistenti, You gotta be consistent, se no giochiamo così a cazzo, we're running up and down like idiots, Come on, First of all, we gotta go back with our defense because there is too much gap. Too much better. They are coming here, they go mid, they go back, and then at the end of the day, they do whatever they want. Come on,
Olaseni has really delivered off the bench tonight. That time hustling ahead on the break. And then Sinan Gulash comes off the bench and makes his first contribution from a scoring standpoint. But it's this man right here that has really come to life. Dush Özdemiroglu pouring in the points and creating opportunities. He now has 8 points, as well as a couple of rebounds and 1 assist. Gaspardo pulls up the dribble, then he's fouled by Özdemiroglu from behind. And again, this time Gaspardo gets it. A little bit of hang time and is fouled by Gabe Olaseni. So Gaspardo doing a good job keeping the basketball away from Darüssafaka, and Gabe Olaseni picks up his first foul. Gaspardo is an interesting player. He's got obviously good size, and he can shoot it from deep. So you have to go guard him, and if you guard him, he has the capacity to put the ball on the deck and go to the basket. Meanwhile, he's got Brindisi back in front, 37-35. Olaseni, his pass knocked away. It was intended for Booth. Good job by Mattia Uda, but now the quick hands almost created turnover as well. Udom. Oh boy, that's one that Darüssafaka will be frustrated by. They thought they had it, and in the end, Brindisi get it back, and they punish them with the jump shot. Timeout called by Selçuk Erdak, the coach of Darüssafaka.
No, they're not guarding you. 4 men is here, 5 men is here. You're alone. That's your shot all night long. Okay, do not even hesitate. No, they don't have any position. Because of the fouls or gambling without denying, we give up only the 4 points.
Take it out!
So Gouler's still in the game. He's got the basketball. He puts it on the deck, he puts it up, and he gets it to go again. Number 32. So 4 points for the experienced guard. Now Perkins. Josh Perkins over to Visconti, over the shoulder pass. Gaspardo for 3. Not good this time, and Olaseni gets it out to Copain. Nathan Booth backing his way up. Get it over to Özdemiroglu again. Great job rebounding the miss. Now Perkins crosses midcourt. Gaspardo again, and they're going to call the charge. Great position there by Darüssafaka. Troy Copain hustling to get back on defense. And there he is again. Gouler flies down the lane, and boy, is he making it a difference now. Number 32 ties it at 39. Chappelle back in, misses. Here's Gouler again on the break, crosses midcourt. Passes it back out to the perimeter. Copain leans in. Darüssafaka have taken the lead. The first time. And Copain with 7 points. Visconti, Chappelle, quick handoff. Perkins powers his way up and ties it again. Looks like we got another barn burner on our hands in the Basketball Champions League tonight. Lietuvos Rytas going to double overtime last night and falling to Besiktas. What are we going to have tonight? We got a close one already. Sinan Gouler. He had the hot hand. You can't fault him. Perkins, Josh Perkins, and Olaseni with the rebound, but coming in from behind and fouling was Özdemiroglu. So Özdemiroglu goes out, McCullough comes back in. And Visconti with a chance to put Brindisi back in front. And Visconti makes the first. Two teams playing desperate, which is what you would expect. You simply have to win games. Darüssafaka must protect the home court. Meanwhile, this Brindisi team, well, that could be a big trip down the floor if he hits this, but he misses. So they just get the one of two free throws and the 1 point advantage. Copain, Goulet, and it loses the basketball. Perkins takes it all the way, throws it down on the break. Copain tried to knock it away. Great strength by number 33 as he goes to 12 points. And then the pass intended. It was the right play by Goulet. Just did not connect with Copain. What a lively encounter we have in Istanbul tonight. Both these teams really getting after each other. A minute 24 remaining, first half. And Goulet goes out for a spell. So Dora comes into the game. Number 10. And driving in. Oh boy, that was a tough move. And the follow from Adrian. Attack the rim and good things will happen. Now Copain gets it to Olaseni. He's surrounded and he is fouled. Great answer by Brindisi. Boy, that was a tough catch. And perhaps a tad fortunate to get the foul called was Olaseni, because Brindisi did have him surrounded. So Olaseni goes to the line. And Gabe Olaseni does what Gabe Olaseni does well. He makes free throws. First one is good. So 12 points for Olaseni. And jinxed him. He misses the second, and then the ball goes out of bounds and back over to Brindisi. So Gorkan Doğan checks into the game, number 48 for Darüssafaka here with 58.6 seconds remaining. Folks, following this competition, you might want to make sure you load the Basketball Champions League app into your smartphone. It'll give you all the stats and information, the news, the interviews, all the great work that's put in by that Basketball Champions League staff. Also, make sure you follow all of the social media accounts of the Basketball Champions League. And the information, championsleague.basketball. That's where you get it on the internet. So here we go. Brindisi, Visconti into the paint. Josh Perkins. Terrific rebound by Mattia Udom. Then he goes, is blocked by Nathan Booth. Shifting to the left and fouled is number 10, Dora. And Mattia Udom hustles back on defense, but picks up the personal. And Must have just gotten him a little bit on the right hand. Yep. Well, I think instead of trying to block the ball, just get the hand in the face when you're that far out.
One shot, wait for the ball, please, guys. Wait for please.
The first point for Dora, and the second as well. Josh Perkins. Inside the final 20 seconds of the first half. They throw it, they try to. Copain defending the bigger Adrian, does an excellent job defensively, gets his hands up and knocks it out of bounds. Coach is always telling their players to keep the hands up on defense. Adrian puts it on the deck, and he's fouled out on the perimeter by, I believe, Gorkem Doan. Indeed it was. And with that, free throws come for Adrian. Who makes the first. They've led by as many as 8 points. 0-2, happy Casa Brindisi. Now it's 3. And Darüssafaka really have done well fighting back. Actually took the lead, but now they're down 3 points. And make it 4 as Nathan Adrian sinks a couple of important free throws. They're all important in a game like this. Timeout with 12 seconds on the clock in the first half.
Gördü. Sabit Dodo. Whoever is guarded by the foreman. Okay. He is the back screen player. He is our four. So I put him like that. You will set directly to his right hand side the screen. Okay. You pop out. You're not rolling inside. We have one wing here, the other wing here. If
well, that was a great catch, and by Perkins going in for the dunk. Copain tried to take it away, and then we had Visconti driving, and even though he misses, Brindisi attacked the boards and got the putback. It was Adrian. So it is going to be, you would anticipate this being a tight game for all 40 minutes the way this first half has unfolded. McCullough in the game is going to inbound it with 12.4 seconds remaining. Copain brings it up. Remember, he's hit a three-pointer tonight. Now Booth, they run the play. Özdemiroglu into the corner he goes. A three-point shot. Well, they couldn't have asked for a better look for Dora. And he was short with the attempt. So Eranak walks off the court frustrated. The coach of Darüssafaka, his team trails Happy Casa Brindisi 48-44 at halftime. Brindisi shooting 62% inside the arc. Darüssafaka 65%. The teams have cooled off from three-point range, you can see. But very good free throw shooting from each. And now the rebounds all knotted at 16. Almost twice as many assists for Brindisi and more than twice as many steals. Perkins for Brindisi, that would be Nick Perkins and Gabe Olaseni, each with 12 points to lead their respective teams. So here's a look back at some of the highlights and the top plays from the first half. And as you would expect, Nick Perkins getting in on the act early on, then also Chappelle hitting it from a long way out. Miraglu was big, and Booth even getting one to drop. Copain sees the path open to the basket. Adrian pops one from downtown. And then Chappelle again. And everything looked good early on for Brindisi, who went out in front by 8 points. But then this man entered the game, and Gabe Olaseni gave a lot of offense and a lot of presence in that low post. And started scoring and went up to 12 points in the first half. Wes Clark stepped into that three-pointer for Brindisi. Then Olaseni again ended up getting a three-point play on that trip. Zanelli got open in the corner, and Wes Clark found him, so he hit the three-pointer. And then you had Adrian again doing great work and getting the basketball to Gaspardo. Olaseni hustling down the floor on the break and getting the two-handed rim rocker. Miraglu, the passer on that play. And then Sinan Gouler also coming into the game, and just terrific from him. Gaspardo getting blocked. Chappelle with the dish again to Perkins, and it just went back and forth, back and forth. That was Gouler turning it over to Perkins, who then dribbled all the way down, and despite the attention from Troy Copain, was able to hold on and then throw it down with some authority. And Visconti, I love how he plays. He missed, but there was Nathan Adrian with the putback. So Nick Perkins, always a handful for whoever he goes up against. And he started confidently tonight with that turnaround baseline jumper. And that was despite Attar being right on him. And then Nick Perkins hustling down the floor on the break. Adams looking cool, calm, and collected, but he's got to get going. He threads the needle. Oh, what a pass!
Made 1-3, takes another one, doesn't get the follow-up. Teşekkürler, Kupasel. That is just huge.
The last game against Kalev Kramo, and it really limited his effectiveness and his minutes.
Driving down the lane and flushing it was Cook.
They have to hurry. Simon crosses. Oh, he loses control, but he gets it back. He puts it up. Oh, off the glass. Incredible. What an incredible shot by Simon. Well, not much time left now. Booth, pump fake, gets it over to Randolph. Randolph, he's got space. He lets it fly. Oh, he nails it with 5 seconds remaining. So it comes down to this. Ostin looking for a go-ahead basket. Booth dribbling. He gets over for 3. He puts it. Oh, incredible! He nailed it! 48-44, Happy Casa Brindisi on top of Darüssafaka here in the Volkswagen Arena, Istanbul. It has been end-to-end excitement here in this Group G game tonight, and really no telling how this one's going to finish. It's been tight. Of course, Brindisi getting out to an 8-point lead, but Darüssafaka quickly reeled them in, and it's been very tight ever since. Now, one area of the game that you want to keep an eye on is turnovers. Problem. The 12 turnovers have led to points, 13 points for Happy Casa Brindisi. If they can cut down the turnovers, that's going to help their case immeasurably, you would think. So Brindisi Darüssafaka with 23 points off the bench to 16, so they're getting good. You know, a lot of that is Gabe Olaseni, who's leading them in scoring with 12 points. Jeremy Chappelle quietly having a very good game. This is a very interesting stat line for Jeremy Chappelle. 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Also a couple of steals. Chappelle actually halfway to a triple-double. Now, will he go on to get a triple-double? Who knows? I mean, I have to be honest. I was looking at all of the stats, and that one had escaped me. But yes, Jeremy Chappelle, 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, as well as 2 steals. So he's having a terrific game. Nick Perkins with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and of course both those players on the roster of Happy Casa Brindisi. Keep an eye on the turnover issue. Udom and Chappelle each with 2 steals, leading the defensive effort for Happy Casa Brindisi. And one thing that we've only got 1 block on the night, and that was from Nathan Booth, who has just 3 points, but a couple rebounds and 2 assists for Darüssafaka. So again, it's 48-44, Happy Casa Brindisi on top of Darüssafaka at halftime. Happy Casa Brindisi 0-2, and needing to put things right here tonight to really boost their chances of at least getting to a second and third spot, which will allow them to battle for a spot in the qualifications for the round of 16. Darüssafaka coming into this game at 4-1. Their previous game postponed. It was supposed to be against Holon.
Low shot clock play gonna be fist form, okay? But defend. We have to defend. We have to go for easy buckets. Rebound, erke. Rebound, IP. Let's go, no? Smart foul, okay? Let's go. Haydi. Bundan foul yapmamız gerekiyor.
So 48-44, Happy Casa Brindisi on top of Darüssafaka here at the start of the second half. Third quarter action underway here in Istanbul, and it's Darüssafaka starting with possession and attacking the basket to the left, trailing by 4 points. And coming out, Nick Perkins might have got away with an elbow there on the rebound. Nathan Adrian catches it up high, down low to Nick Perkins. He's got 12 points. He turns, he puts it up, well contested, almost made it, but Regip Attar rebounds the miss, gets it over to Troy Copain now, who gets it to Booth. So Nathan Booth goes up against Nathan Adrian, and again comes off second best. Now the pass up ahead, and the basketball is put in by Visconti. Number 9 just fine with how he attacked and got ahead of the defense of Darüssafaka. McCullough starting the second half for Darüssafaka, number 11. Now Ragib Attar backing up, and Nathan Adrian forcing him into a sort of an awkward shot. He tried to bank it in. Now sweet passing ends up with Visconti. Copain rebounds and runs. Gets it to Attar. Wisely gets it over to Pinheiro, who now makes a nice pass down low to Troy Copain. Nice, smart, unselfish basketball displayed by Darüssafaka here in the third quarter. And Attar knocks it away. The ball intended for Perkins. And then Pinheiro somehow avoids turning it over. Booth pulls up on the break and again is short. He hasn't quite been at the races tonight on offense. And then Visconti, I think, would have been better advised not to attempt that shot. Both these teams in a little bit of a hurry right now. Booth gets it to McCullough, who flies in and is rejected by Chappelle. He goes down hard, and they stop play to come out and look at him. May have landed awkwardly. And it looked almost as if he was going to try to get to the rim, and he lost the ball as he was going up. Yeah, he did. He lost the ball. And then as Adrian went up to block it, it looks like he made some contact, might have gotten away with a foul. Here he is again, McCullough. And takes the contact and the foul called on Visconti. Well, that was the, I guess maybe there was no foul there. That was a good no call by the referee. Often you see the attacking player rewarded for being aggressive, getting to the rim. Now McCullough, who was pretty much a non-factor in the first half, he's trying to assert himself, and he drives in and he misses. He had the layup and did not get it to drop. Good work down low, denying Perkins. Here comes Copain. And Josh Perkins tied up down low with Pinheiro, and Pinheiro gets the benefit of that call. He was trying to establish position down low. He was in the keyway, and the referee called the foul on him. So McCullough inbounds the basketball to Troy Copain. Copain, beautiful bounce pass to Attar, and he's blocked at the rim by Chappelle. With the foul called on Chappelle. Yeah, no doubt. Ragib Attar, knowing if he's going to take it to the rim, the young man is going to face some contact. He takes his time, he makes the free throw. Both teams shooting very well tonight at the free throw line. And the second falls as well for Ragib Attar, young Turkey international. You're going to see his name in the bright lights for many years. Now the reach and the steal by McCullough, and who drives in, boy, fouled by Chappelle. I like the attitude of McCullough. Wayne McCullough coming out and being assertive. Lacking the finishing touch right now, but I like how he's strong on the ball and at least giving him the opportunity to get to the free throw line. Darüssafaka, if he makes this, have tied it once again. Great resolve being shown by the team in green, not giving up against Brindisi, who on a few occasions have looked like they were going to open up a big lead. Here's Visconti, he's got his feet set, and the lefty strikes from downtown. Chernak wondering how Visconti was left open. Remember that last game against Cluj-Napoca, he got hot from downtown as well. Copain, and Perkins rebounds it, gets it to Josh Perkins. Quick pass to Adrian, and great work from Attar, but the foul called. Coming from behind. Look at this. Yeah, the problem there, even though his body goes straight up, he's lowering his arms, and it makes it an easier call for Almkrogers, the Latvian referee. Nevertheless, he misses the free throw. So foul trouble, 3 fouls, I believe, now on Attar. Second free throw is good from Adrian. Battle for the ball. So just checking, and it is indeed, Attar has 3 fouls, so he's okay. And now Perkins, 3-point, or no, that was a 2, and Perkins rebounds it. Visconti hands it off to Perkins, Josh Perkins, and he gets it over to Adrian again, feet set for 3, and McCullough hustles to the ball. Seems like every time Darüssafaka come back and tie it, Brindisi go down and make a big play. McCullough tries to pull to within 1, but misses, and Perkins has the rebound. So the game clock and the shot clock are working, so just avoid the graphic there. They're not ticking away for some reason. And the ball missed, and now they're moving. Troy Copain goes between the legs, gets inside, explosive move, and the ball knocked away, and it goes off of Troy Copain. Excellent defense, the reach by Josh Perkins. Look at this again. Well, it looked like he might not have even touched the basketball, but he certainly affected the drive of Troy Copain. So Selçuk Ernak talking to Martin Vulic and displaying his, offering some opposing views. And again, good job by the referee to sit there, listen patiently to the complaint. Chappelle, quick pass down low to Josh Perkins, and he's fouled. So McCullough picks up the personal, and Josh Perkins, despite being outsized, earns the trip to the line. And again, with McCullough there, it looked like he was moving a little bit, and that's why the foul was called. Great effort by him. Özdemiroglu, meanwhile, checks back into the game. Remember, he was the guy that was pulling many of the strings for Darüssafaka. And that basket is good as well, or the free throw is good. So Josh Perkins takes it up to a 6-point advantage. Brindisi now with 4 team fouls anymore, and they'll put Darüssafaka on the line. Olaseni back in the game, turns. He was short with this attempt. Darüssafaka with 3 team fouls. Into the corner, Wes Clark back in the game. They swing it around on the perimeter. From 3-point range, and Josh Perkins can't get it to drop. Özdemiroglu, oh boy, just does a great job keeping the low dribble, getting it into the paint, looking to pass, all the while thinking about driving, and he gets fouled. So free throw is coming as he's fouled from behind by Josh Perkins. So Sinan Güler comes into the game, and Booth heads over to the bench. Remember, the introduction of Sinan Güler led to a run by Darüssafaka in the first half. Let's see if it has the same, if he offers the same impetus here in the third quarter. Frank Vitucci never imagined his team being 0-2 at the start of the Basketball Champions League season. They had high hopes coming into this, but here they are playing in their third game and really needing a win here at Darüssafaka. Going to work. Adrian passes it back outside. Perkins, Nick Perkins. A little bit too much dribbling from Nick Perkins. Pinheiro gets rid of it. Özdemiroglu now over to Güler. Copain, he's hit 1-3, not this time. It was short, but the ball goes back outside. Özdemiroglu gets it now to the corner. The three-pointer is good from Pinheiro, the Boricua. 56-55 now. Happy Casa Brindisi. They simply cannot shake Darüssafaka, refusing to go away here at home. The Basketball Champions League humdinger right here in front of us, folks. Gaspardo missing from the left corner. They get the offensive rebound, and the foul has been called. Great work by Adrian, who was surrounded by green shirts. Somehow was able to get the rebound. And then the reach and the foul on Pinheiro. Yeah, no doubt about it. Not allowed to rake your arm, rake your hands across the other player's arm. Pass in bounds to Nick Perkins. Oh, he left his feet. Looked like he was going to shoot it. Ended up passing it to Josh Perkins. And now a technical foul has been called on Selçuk Ernak for complaining. I think he might have wanted to travel. Martin Vulic did the right thing. He went over, he listened to the frustration being expressed by Ernak, not long ago, the patience, but eventually the patience wears thin and the technical free throw will come. And you can see that's exactly what they were complaining about. They were arguing that Nick Perkins had left his feet and traveled before making the pass. One point in a game like this can mean the difference between winning and losing. Don't forget that. With 2:15 remaining in the third quarter. The technical free throw. Now the pass to Perkins. He goes up. Olaseni comes in, bothers the shot, and then it goes off of Perkins out of bounds. Nice recovery by Darüssafaka, and now Perkins. He was complaining. I'm not sure if they've called something else on him. He might have been bumped from behind, and okay, yep, they have teed him up. So both teams hit with technicals, and you have to keep control of your emotions, because even if you complain, he's not going to change his call. Got to let the referees do their job. Ozdemir steps up to the line and makes the free throw. I mean, you can understand why you would have that reaction by Nick Perkins. Both these teams want it badly. So with the technical foul, he picks up another personal foul as well. So it's Ragip Attar and Pinheiro each with 3 fouls for Darüssafaka. 3 fouls apiece for both Perkins and the Brindisi team. Now Olaseni, a wonderful play down low from the Great Britain International, puts Darüssafaka in front. Gaspardo over to Josh Perkins. Team that's in second place in Italy's top flight, having to pull out all stops tonight. And now Olaseni rebounds it. Gets it over to Copain, who goes all the way, but he is fouled as he attacks. They have just been plugging away Darüssafaka. You have to admire, and there was no doubt about the foul on Josh Perkins. He's got 4. So that was a big play. And Zanelli's going to have to come in and play well. Right now it's Adrian, Clark, Gaspardo, Udom, and Zanelli. And the free throw is good. So biggest lead of the game for Darüssafaka right now, 2 points, make it 3. And how will Happy Casa Brindisi respond to the adversity? We've seen how Darüssafaka have responded. Gaspardo out on the perimeter. Okay, we got some penetration. Wes Clark, nope. Steps back, puts it up, and they get the ball back. Gaspardo now. Quick pass, give and go. How about that? Great play, Brindisi. Inside the final minute of this third quarter, Olaseni. Gabe turns and loses the ball. Ozdemir gets the ball. Shot clock winding down. He puts it up from a long way out. And Gouler gets it. Now he gets it over to Copain. Good! What an important offensive rebound. And the biggest lead of the game for Darüssafaka. Just doesn't seem to matter about Brindisi. They can get up by several points, but they just cannot put their foot on the accelerator and pull away. Now they're down by 4 points. Gaspardo gets it over to Clark. He gets in the paint, hands it off, and Zanelli! Boy, that was cool, calm, collected play from Happy Casa Brindisi right at the end of the third quarter. Look at this again. Execution to perfection. And that is indeed the end of 3. The game is as good as we expected to be. It might even be better. How about that? 63-61. Darüssafaka on top of Happy Casa Brindisi. 50% or more for both teams inside the arc. And look at the free throw shooting. I tell you, they're putting on an exhibition tonight, both teams. Well, the third quarter has not been short of action, that's for sure. A lot going on, including Perkins passing up ahead to Visconti, and it really did look like they were going to give themselves a platform to build on and to go ahead and have a big third quarter. But Darüssafaka, they stuck to their guns. They kept playing hard. They kept making the extra pass. And they ended up taking a 4-point lead before giving up the late Zanelli basket to make it a 2-point game for Brindisi. Payne missing that, but then the ball batted back outside, and then they get the 3-point shot to fall by Pinedo. And 4 fouls, by the way, on Josh Perkins, the only player who is in real trouble in that regard. Now they pass down low, and Gaspardo gets an early 2 to tie it up for Brindisi. A little bit of falling asleep there by Darüssafaka. Now Goulet has it. Goulet gets into the paint and kind of loses control of it. He goes down, slow to get up. He's got to hustle back on defense, but he hasn't. And it's going to leave them at a disadvantage. Here's Zanelli from deep. And then the foul called on Mattia Udon. Christina Goulet, I don't know, I guess trying to make the point that he felt like he was fouled. Watch this. Well, seems to indicate he might have a bloody nose. Well, we don't see too much blood there. He goes out of the game. And the pass into McCullough. He's able to get the basketball, hand it off now to Özdemiroglu. Goes behind his back. Now McCullough. McCullough uses his feet, gets it to Olaseni, and they're going to call a foul. Is it on Olaseni for pushing off? It is indeed. I mean, it was a very light push, if anything, but he definitely put his hands on the happy Casa Brindisi defender. So he put himself in danger of having that call made. Now the quick passing, they turn it over. Here comes McCullough again. Oh, he took it too deep. Now he turns it over. What did I say? Get the ball to the guard. That would have been a good idea there. Here's the drive. Pass outside. Now Wes Clark open for 3. Off the back of the iron, Adrian. Boy, the frantic activity. Quick pass to Wes Clark. Great play by Adrian. With the pass, and Brindisi go back in front by 2, who once again showing some sense of urgency here on the road in Istanbul. And now Udom, and that is probably what you would have to say about him more than anything, the intensity on defense and rebounding that he brings to this Brindisi team. That is why he is on the floor right now. Pinedo goes out, Booth comes back in. So you sacrifice some athleticism, really, for some size with Booth back out there. And Copain drives all the way and ties it up. Great take by Troy Copain. And the ball goes off of Özdemiroglu. So 14 seconds will be put on the shot clock. Akius comes in at a very important part of this game. The young guard. And McCullough goes back out. Zanelli to Udom. Bounce pass to Perkins. He gets swatted by Olaseni. Huge play by Olaseni on defense. Then now Özdemiroglu gets it inside and earns a trip to the line. What a play. What a sequence for Darüssafaka. I just love the way he plays, Özdemiroglu. And look at this, Perkins thinking he's got an easy one and just swat. Not in my house, says Gabe Olaseni. I'm not sure Perkins is a little bit disappointed because he didn't know that Olaseni was anywhere near him. And Özdemiroglu makes the first.
Wait for the ball, please, guys.
Ooh, well short, Özdemiroglu. It happens sometimes, and it's a 1-point lead now for Darüssafaka. Clark. Now Perkins looks like he wants to make amends and perhaps forced it a little too much. Not what Brindisi needed at that point. Troy Copain. No pain, no gain, and he gets it to go again. And Darüssafaka take a 3-point lead, forcing the timeout by Brindisi. And really, as they go to the bench, I'm pretty sure that Coach Vitucci is going to tell Nick Perkins, hey, this isn't 1-on-5. We got to pass it.
Next time we do this. On the first screen and roll, you jump out, okay, jump out earlier, okay, and the weak side, give early help, all right, give early help, so we go a little bit more aggressive. I don't want that they are attacking with the dribble too much, either guards are at the pointer, okay, so jump out and red on a mid-pick and roll situation, huh? And then hopefully you gotta play with control, so now take your time and make them work, but they are making.
Well, you have got 14 points, 3 rebounds, and a very important block, game-changing block by Gabe Olaseni for Darüssafaka. 18 points now for Troy Copain, leading the way for Darüssafaka, and Dosh Özdemiroglu has been terrific as well. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Into the fourth quarter. Wes Clark. Swing it. Gaspardo. They want to get it to Perkins, but Olaseni won't allow it. Now Clark pulls up at the elbow, and ball goes out of bounds. I think it's going to stay at this end. Udom says, why not leave me open? And I'm going to hit the 3. I'm not just about defense and intensity. I can stroke it with the best of them. He ties it at 68. 6.5 minutes remaining and a real barn burner here in Istanbul. Wes Clark going for the steal, and he makes contact with Troy Copain. Well, that might have hurt a little bit on Copain, but you know what he says? No pain, no gain. He gets bumped out of bounds. He'll take it for the team. He fouls on Clark. Booth passes it down low to Olaseni, who's fouled as he goes up. And fortunately for Brindisi, the ball does not fall through the hoop. The problem again for Gaspardo, he's lowering that arm. You just got to got to get your hands to go straight up. You're going to be okay. So Olaseni punishes him and gets the free throw. 15 points, 3 rebounds. And again, that one big block, but now he goes 1 of 2 again at the line. So it's a 1-point game. Big pass to Zanelli, now back outside. 3-point shot for Perkins. Goes to Mirablu, rebounds the miss. Nothing that I've seen tonight indicates that this is not going to the wire. This is indeed going to the wire. Mirablu denied. They scrap for the ball. It goes back over to Happy Casa Brindisi. Great job by Troy Copain, kind of setting a pick on 2 or 3 players. For Happy Casa, Mirablu, it's his 3rd foul. And again, Josh Perkins out of the game right now with 4 fouls. Zanelli drives all the way, and oh, it doesn't fall. Well, that was a good attempt. Now Booth. Back to the basket, goes up, and that's more like it for Booth. Nathan Booth takes it to 71-68. I like him in that low post better than shooting the threes. I know he can hit the 3, but now it's go time. You got to go to your strength. Gaspardo steps back for 3, rims out. Udom with another important board. Chappelle. Quick pass down low, and Perkins gets it to drop. Great play, great decision by Chappelle. He's got 7 assists now. Copain has been brilliant today. Puts it up mid-range, but just grazes the net. And now the opportunity is there for Happy Casa Brindisi to move back in front. Pretty sure that suit must be drenched with sweat. He won't care if he wins. Big pass down low. Oh, Gaspardo didn't control it. And now Mirablu in the open floor. Slows it up. Mirablu for 3. And that perhaps not the play Darüssafaka was looking for. Four minutes remaining, and Darüssafaka with their noses in front, but that can change on this possession for Happy Casa Brindisi. Chappelle, and struggling to maintain it and not able to get rid of it, and ends up kicking the basketball, so a turnover on the veteran, Chappelle. Great defense by Mirablu. And once he was down, Darüssafaka did a great job of surrounding him and not allowing him to make the pass. Timeout has been called. Let's go down to the bench and listen in.
We'll do this. We'll play quick, but from opposite side. Okay. This is Doğuş. You will come set that screen to Dodo. You will be the second one of the drag. You will get this one. Check the 4-man up top too. Dodo. No layup steps, either stops and passes or on the dribble passes. Okay? You're playing good defense. The problem is when they have this 1 and 2 handoff or when they play our head. Okay.
Oh, he was calm. Look at this. Matthias Udom, huge three-pointer for him. And then Chappelle with a great pass, finding Perkins. Well, these are the games you love in the Basketball Champions League when they are tight. And this one has been tight for pretty much the entire way, other than an early 8-point lead for the visitors. And you can see the impact that Troy Copain has made on this game. Pass and foul called on Visconti. Josh Perkins with the 4 fouls comes back in, 3.5 minutes remaining. And Olaseni back at the free throw line where he has been a lot tonight. Look at the determination being expressed over there by Coach Ernak for Darüssafaka. Olaseni sinks both and pushes the lead back to 3 points. Well, happy Casa Brindisi have had their backs to the wall all season long, and tonight is no different. They're down 3 points. Chappelle for 3. And McCullough rebounds the miss and gets it to Özdemiroglu. Özdemiroglu for 3. Bounces away. Oh, he's got the green light. Oh, wonderful pass. Oh, and he makes the shot. Visconti with the assist of the game. The long diagonal pass up ahead to Nick Perkins. And from potentially trailing by 6 points. Look at that. And Perkins, who ran the court well earlier in the game, gets ahead of the defense that time and scores a huge basket. Look at the emotion from Visconti. And if he makes this free throw, he ties it. Tries to catch his breath. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Oh, and Nick Perkins doesn't come close. Both teams have shot it well from the free throw line tonight, but it's late in the game. The legs getting a little tired. And you can see Nick Perkins was perhaps even out of breath. Özdemiroglu and the foul called on Olaseni setting the screen. So again, Brindisi with the chance. Yeah, no doubt about it. Good call by the referee. Sometimes they're easy to make. Now Chappelle. Visconti turns. Now Perkins again. He's going to try his luck against Olaseni. Nope, he's going to try to pass. He turns it over. And guess who? Who else? Özdemiroglu has it. And McCullough leaves his feet, puts it up, misses, but there's Olaseni for the follow. That's why you always hustle down. You got to follow those misses. Perkins for 3. Booth rebounds the miss. Less than 2 minutes remaining, and suddenly Darüssafaka getting themselves, if they can get a basket here, it could be their game. They are definitely, they've got the momentum right now. Goes to Berglue. Call a shot clock wind down. Drives in, tough shot. He finally gets it to go. Number 11 in heaven, look at that. 5-point lead and forcing the timeout by happy Casa Brindisi. How many times have we seen McCullough drive to the basket? And he hasn't been able to finish until right there. And forcing the Brindisi team to call a timeout.
Be under control. First we try to win, and then again. All right, so come quick here. Nate, Nick, and Jeremy. Okay, look. Visco, use Nate. Okay, screen. All right.
Well, that was the last basket. You know, if Darüssafaka win this game, they're going to look at the free throw line tonight, and you would imagine, think, not wanting to jinx them when I say this, but say, hey, we did the business at the line tonight. 22 of 25 at the charity stripe. You simply have to make your free throws to win in this competition, and they have made a bunch of them. 17 of 22, not too bad, not too shabby either for happy Casa Brindisi. So Olaseni has been immense tonight. He's playing defense on Nick Perkins. And Özdemiroglu coming out and playing defense on Perkins. Remember, Perkins has the 4 fouls. Minute and a half remaining. Chappelle over to Adrian for 3. Takes his time, doesn't fall, and Booth just clears out and brings down the ball. Özdemiroglu crosses midcourt. And Darüssafaka have got really this the opponents from Brindisi on the ropes. Özdemiroglu, nice handoff, and the finish not quite there for Pinheiro. Good play. Perkins again, still can't get it to drop. Perkins, Nick Perkins with the offensive rebound, a putback though. It's all about defense now. Stops and rebounds for Brindisi. So ignore the clock on the graphics, not ticking over. It's 35 seconds on the game clock, 6 on the shot clock. And McCullough again, finding his form at just the right time. He drives in, he's fouled, and he's going to the line. There's Chappelle with a little bit of a bump. And McCullough just absorbs the contact, has great extension, and lays it up and in. In many respects, it's been a frustrating game for him, but he won't care if he can help his team get the win tonight with his brilliance in the 4th quarter. So the free throw good for McCullough. And another timeout has been called. And it's just not happening for Brindisi at the moment. But you know, basketball, a lot can happen in a very short space of time.
We're on our side, okay? We're on our side. Put the ball, end of Josh, and then we gotta spread out well, okay? So, end of journey, the ball goes to Josh on the more side here. Okay, the screen, we got put Jeremy, put Visco, okay, and idea here. And Nate.
Well, that was the previous drive. And here's McCullough again. Just bumped by Chappelle. And look at the emotion. Remember, they just kept plugging away. Darüssafaka, they very easily could have lost their way, but they never did. They maintained their focus. They kept battling away. It's not about who scores the points. It's about scoring the points. They've been brilliant. Özdemiroglu overall has been terrific. Olaseni has been terrific as well. And now McCullough is making plays down the stretch. They are within 33.9 seconds of winning their first game. Darüssafaka, if they can get a stop here, you can't see it happening for Brindisi. Josh Perkins drives in and gets an easy two. Well, not an easy two, but he gets a two. He was hoping for a foul to be called. Oh, and you can see the little collision there, the little bumping and grinding with McCullough. So no foul calls on that play. Now they've got to be able to get the ball across midcourt. Özdemiroglu gets it to Copain, who's checked back into the game. Özdemiroglu again, gets it to Booth, and he whips it over to Pinheiro. Goal difference also important in these games. Don't forget, could come down to goal difference, so you don't want to give away points at the end. And there's Olaseni. He is just so good when he catches it near the basket. Perkins. Adrian, and Visconti puts it up. He's blocked. And just an absolutely gutsy win tonight for Darüssafaka. You can only praise this team for the resolve and the determination that they showed. Darüssafaka win it 82-76 over Happy Casa Brindisi. Darüssafaka, the line, the free throws just crucial, and good numbers inside the arc as well. And in fact, look at the defense. They were behind Brindisi in that department, in the steals department, and they ended up having 2 more steals. There you see Olaseni with 21, Copain 18, Özdemiroglu 12. It was a complete team effort tonight from Darüssafaka. So here is Nick Perkins, frustrated with the defeat, there's no doubt, but you know what, it is a physical, could be a physical game, and I don't know, I thought these referees officiated very well tonight. And what you got to say is this Darüssafaka team, they just did what they had to do to come out and to get the win tonight. And now they're going to celebrate with their fans. The ritual after wins for Darüssafaka. So, tough loss tonight for Happy Casa Brindisi, leading yet again, but not able to finish it off. They've still got their chances, but the games are not easily won in this competition, and they will attest to that. They basically hardly showed up for the first game. It was an embarrassment losing that one. And then in the previous game against Cluj-Napoca, they did take the lead late. Now they've lost 2 in a row. The second half best plays, might as well watch the entire second half because it was fantastic stuff here in the Basketball Champions League. Copain and Pinheiro, and just sharing the basketball, everybody getting in on the act, as well as for Brindisi, Visconti. I think looking back at it, when the game was really hot late in the game and still to be decided, I just remember, Nick Perkins overall worked really hard, had a good game, but, there are a couple of times where he kind of went 1 on 5, and maybe a little bit of disorganization from them, not getting a good shot, really kind of hurt them. But what can you say about Olaseni? I mean, coming out and really going to town. Gabe Olaseni was a huge difference maker tonight for the team. Was he the player of the game? Well, you could say that potentially he was. Certainly it would be Copain, Olaseni. Olaseni finished with 21 points, which was a game high. And he also had 5 rebounds. He had that very important, again, momentum shifting block during the game. Also had a steal. He had plus 21 efficiency, which was a game high. So I guess you would give him the MVP of the game award, although Troy Copain was sensational. 6 rebounds to go with his 18 points. Here's the block that I was talking about from Olaseni. I mean, this was huge. Blocking Nick Perkins. Udom with that big 3-pointer that had to be made at that stage of the game for Brindisi, who were finding points hard to come by, and then it kind of settled them down a little bit. And what a fantastic pass that was by Visconti. But again, McCullough, who was off a little bit, another exhibition of terrific rebounding. Then McCullough did find his rhythm, scored on a couple of very important drives at the end, and Darüssafaka get the win. So 82-76. They win it here in Istanbul over happy Casa Brindisi. These are now the Group G standings. Cluj-Napoca, who are playing Holon tonight, they came in at 2-0. And in fact, Cluj-Napoca on top, Darüssafaka 1-1, happy Casa Brindisi 1-2, and Hapoel Una Holon 0-2. So one final time, Darüssafaka win it 82-76 over happy Casa Brindisi.